We have a triangle and we know all three sides, but we know none of the angles. So this is why the cosine rule is kind of cool, okay? We've got a non-right triangle and we've got side lengths 15, 13, 9. And we're going to find all the missing angles. Which angle do you want to find first? Angle A? Okay, let's find angle A first. So we're thinking, okay, we've got angle A here. So we're going to use cos A equals B squared plus C squared minus A squared over 2BC. See, you're just going to put in all side lengths and get an angle. And what do we know? This is angle B, so this is side B. This is angle C, so this is side C. This is angle A, so this is side A here. And we're in meters, by the way. We actually have units for our lengths this time. And let's put those in. Cos A equals B squared, 13 squared, plus C squared, 9 squared, minus A squared, 15 squared, all over 2 times 13 times 9. And you can put that into your calculator. You don't really need to do this next step, but I'm going to do it just to make sure you are using your GDC correctly. You should get cos A equals 0.1068. Try that. Make sure you can get it. You didn't get it, you made a mistake. Let me show you where the common errors are with this. What you need to do is, you can do it again, put brackets around here. Put brackets around there and put brackets around there. Try it again and I'm sure that will be much better. Another common problem is, or it's the same, or if you're doing it this way, another way you could do it is, you enter the top and then you push equals. And then when you do the bottom, you go divide by 2, and then you don't do times 13. If you're not going to use brackets, you need to do divide by 2, divide by 13, and then divide by 9. Okay, you've got to divide separately. That's another way you can do it without brackets. Do the top, push equals, divide by 2, divide by 13, divided by 9, and that should give you the correct answer. And then of course we go A equals inverse cos of 0.1068 ... Okay, you don't really need to write that step. If you're good, you could just go from here straight to the angle A. And angle A is 83.9 degrees. Does that look about right? Angle A is 83.9. And the interesting thing about triangles is the largest angle is always opposite the largest side, and the smallest angle is always opposite the smallest side. So I'm betting, since this is the largest side, I'm betting this is the largest angle. This is going to be bigger than either of those two. It's the biggest of the lot. Okay, so that is angle A found, okay? What are we going to do now? We're going to find another angle. So next, B and C, what should we find? Angle B or angle C? Why not B? Let's find angle B. So this time we're going to do the cos B version. Cos B equals, and do you remember what that is? A squared plus C squared minus B squared all over 2AC. Cos B equals, and by the way, you could use the sine rule here actually. You could do sine A over A equals sine B over B, and that would give you angle B. Okay, you got a choice there, sine rule or cosine rule. It's up to you. Putting these in, A squared, so A is 15 squared, plus C squared, 9 squared, minus B squared, B is 13 squared, B is 13, so B squared is 13 squared, over 2 times 15 times 9. And again, all right, let's see if you can do this without my help. Do that. Okay, get the decimal and then do shift cos of that. Be careful again, make sure you do the top. Somehow use push equals or use brackets, and then do the bottom. Divide by each of these three numbers separately or put brackets when you do that. Then you should get angle B is 59.5 degrees. Okay, and that is angle B. Done. And now to solve this triangle, we need angle C. How are we going to get that? You could use the sine rule or the cosine rule, but we don't need to. We could just use the angle sum of a triangle. Angle C is going to be 180 minus the other two. And like I said before, the largest angle is always opposite the largest side. And looking at the sides, C is the smallest side, so I think C is going to be the smallest of all three of these angles. When we do that, we get angle C is 36.6. Which makes sense. It is the smallest angle which is opposite the smallest side. And there we go.